go on and pretend that this world won't ever end. We're all wild for you, dear as you. Give it to me right in the ear.
Hello and welcome to Improv, a go-on podcast that highlights improv from all over the country, specifically the Hampton Roads 757 area. My name is Matt Cole. I am the host and producer of Improv, and today's episode is a very special one. I am doing quarantine live streams via facebook.com/Improv/live every Friday night at 8 p.m., and this is a recording of one of those live streams featuring the group Fan Club, a Harold House team from the Push Comedy Theater in Norfolk, Virginia. They broke up a long time ago, but they wanted to have their reunion via Improv, and I said, let's do it. This is one of my favorite groups. They are phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, Fan Club. Hello, and welcome back. We had technical difficulties. Thank you guys so much for joining us. My name is Matt Cole. We are live right now. I hope you enjoyed that conversation while my internet was disconnected. It's kind of windy and rainy here. Let me introduce all these great comedians you're about to see perform some live improv. They are called Fan Club. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Angel Sanchez. Welcome to the show, James Roach. Welcome to the show, Erin Lindstrom. You guys can keep your videos up if you want. Oh, there she is. Hey, looking good. Welcome to the show, Haley Daniels, all the way from Austin, Texas. Welcome to the show, Scott Rose. Welcome to the show, Anthony Nobles. Welcome to the show, Matt Holman. Welcome to the show, all the way from Chicago, Illinois, JT Mouton, a.k.a. Jordan. And finally, your captain of Fan Club tonight, Brian Garrity. Welcome. They're going to be performing, once again, something called The Herald. They're going to get one suggestion. So go ahead and in the chat, type out anything, any suggestion, any one-word suggestion, and I think Brian's going to grab it in just a little bit. What they're going to do, to explain the form a little bit, they're going to use that one suggestion to explore the word a little bit. They're going to have what's called an opener to generate ideas and inspiration, and then you're going to see a bunch of different, usually two-person scenes that are going to come back and heighten throughout the show. And then the characters from each of the scenes are all going to mix together. Sometimes it works out really, really well. Sometimes it doesn't. But I guarantee you, every time I've seen this group, they have been fucking funny and fucking phenomenal. So hopefully you live up to that, Brian. You ready?
Yes. We are going to do a virtual Herald for you. It's kind of like spinning three stories and then tying them up together at the end. It's hard to explain, but you'll get it as we go. And
ladies and gentlemen, here we go. All right, Brian.
I'm looking for
give
a
it up for
suggestion.
Fan Club.
Oh, thank you all. I see cars.
Cars. It is a Pixar movie.
It is the leading cause of death.
It is fast.
It is how you get back to the future.
It is furious.
It is where I was conceived.
It is my primary mode of transportation.
It is freedom.
It is expensive.
You are American made, or I'm not buying you.
You are kind of a mess inside.
You are on your last leg.
You are not getting very good gas mileage in city.
You are depreciating in value.
You are a lemon.
You are wearing leather.
You are a spacious interior.
You are a redneck's favorite thing to watch go round and round and round.
Thou art loud.
Thou art the chariot of the gods.
Thou ruined by sugar in your tank.
Thou art what every 16-year-old yearns for and every parent dreads.
Thou art the greatest invention of the 19th century.
Thou art the killer of Gatsby's girlfriend.
Thou art car seats on car seats on car seats.
Thou art named after a god in the Roman pantheon.
I am your birthday present.
I am slick.
I am hell on wheels.
I am a status symbol.
I am used.
I'm gassy.
I am not getting used very much right now.
I am all alone in the junkyard.
I'm going to ride in your bike lane no matter what anyone says.
I
am
Car.
Well, that's it. Right there, that's where you were conceived, darling.
Oh, Mama, I love when you talk about when I was conceived with you and Daddy in the back of that Camaro. It just makes me so happy.
I only wish your daddy was still here to see it, but he's been long gone.
It's real nice you had Daddy stuffed and keep him in the laundry room so I can go see him whenever I think about him. Look, there he is. He's still got his erection and everything. I have 2 black daddies.
I'm proud of you, Junior. And just because your father's not here, I'm going to get you every father figure I can, whether that means I got to kill 100 men, 200 men, 300 men. I'm going to get you what you deserve.
Mama, it's not every mama lets men run a train on her to make a baby. That's real love.
You know, most mamas let the daddies live, but I love you so much that every daddy I bring you, I make sure is dead and gone.
Thank you, Mama. It's just the way you make that beef jerky out of their skin is just, that's love. I love to taste it. Dead daddy beef jerky is my favorite.
A mother's love is through a mother's cooking. I season that dead daddy beef jerky myself. I season it with love.
Oh, Mama, my teachers just don't understand that I can't eat normal school lunch because you've made me a cannibal. And I've tried to explain I can only eat the dried flesh of a man that was my father for at least 24 hours.
Junior, that's why we had to go on the run in this here Camaro. That's why we live in a car now. You can't be telling all these adults and people all about your mommy's habits.
See. Are you all waiting to get picked up by your mothers too?
I mean, she should have been here by now. It's not like her to be late.
Yeah, I mean, my mom loves me. Like, I know she loves me. Like, this isn't an indication of lack of love.
It is to me.
Oh, come on, Jim. What are you talking about?
Well, this makes 5 days straight that she's been late to pick me up.
Oh, I mean, she's probably just she's at work working long hours just to buy you a present.
Come on, you know the strip clubs aren't open during the COVID shutdown.
That's not true. I know in like Oregon they're doing distance stripping and whatnot. Your mom's still a big draw.
Yeah, I love to watch your mom, Jim. Don't think that she's not doing valuable work.
I mean, it's just so much changed ever since Daddy went out to go buy a pack of cigarettes and never came back. Mom became more distant, started locking me in the room more, telling me it was for my own good that I shouldn't see what was going on in the house.
Jim,
leaving me at the bus stop.
We're 8.
Yeah, Jim, you got to look on the bright side. I mean, you have your entire life ahead of you. Like you know, your dad will probably come back. Your mom's gonna come pick you up. Like,
listen, can I just come home with one of you guys?
Here's the thing. I'm worried about what you'll say to in front of my parents, Jim. You're kind of a downer, and you tend to go real dark real fast.
Yeah, Jim, you're the oldest 8-year-old in this school. You know.
I promise. I won't do anything sad when I'm at home with you guys. I won't talk about how we had to let the dog go because we couldn't afford to keep feeding him anymore. I won't talk about how we had to flush the fish because we couldn't afford to keep feeding them anymore.
Yeah, my baby sister gets really upset really easily. So I don't know. Maybe Rod can take you home.
Go to Jim at Rod's house. Hey boys, I brought you some dinner. It's fish sticks.
Thanks, Mom, and thanks for letting Jim stay the night. You know, he's kind of going through a rough time, but I told him he can stay here.
Yeah, do you like fish sticks, Jim?
Such a feast I've never laid eyes on before. Oh.
They're my
You've never
grandmother's
seen
recipes.
fish sticks?
Fish. Oh, I didn't know fish came like this.
Oh,
you must love your son very much.
Of course I do. All mommies love their babies.
Cut back.
Yeah, Ron, I'm gonna need you to take Jim home tomorrow night.
All right. Well, I guess let's just cut to Jim at my place.
Here you go, son. A nice hot pizza fresh from the oven. I put pepperoni on top just the way you like it. And then I even put that little bit of dash of pesto just to really take care of it properly. And
You're
Jim?
the best, Dad. I am so lucky to have a 2-parent household.
Jim, for you, I've got a handful of nails.
I thought maybe I could have some of the pizza.
No,
Jim.
That was the best presentation I have ever seen in the history of tricycles. Oh my God.
Are you serious?
You killed it. Diane, when they told me you were coming here to present, I was like, it's going to be okay, but it exceeded all my expectations.
Sorry, I'm so emotional. It's just that I've been preparing for this my entire life.
It shows.
My grandfather, Norbert, he was Norbert T. Tricycle. And just being here today, I feel like we've come full triangle.
Oh, you are truly the relative of a pioneer. Norbert T. Tricycle is he's my inspiration. He's the reason I got into tricycles.
I went and I got the bottom half of my body chopped off and replaced with a tricycle to honor Norbert.
Holy shit. That is the commitment that I'm looking for here at Tricycles. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Bottom
not to
half
brag.
tricycle?
I don't got any legs. I just got 3 wheels now.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. You said I was the best.
He's got bottom tricycle legs.
Top
You
that.
had a great presentation. You're gonna have to show me more.
Would you excuse us? Would you excuse us for just a second?
Sure, yeah, of course.
Carl!
Look.
You knew this was important to me. What are you even doing here, bro?
Let me explain. Listen, you are going to go ahead and try to do this. And guess what? I'm just going to do it better. I don't even need to speak.
Carl, you do this every time I get passionate. You just show up and you one-up me, and it's obnoxious.
I know. That's why I got this hand replaced with a spatula just so I could flip burgers better than you when we were 16.
You know I loved the grill.
Yeah, but guess what? The girl didn't love you. It loved me and my metal hand.
Well, you know what? One day you're going to run out of limbs, Carl.
I'll never run out of libs. I've got libs to spare.
How? No, Carl.
Wait, what?
Carl, listen. If you're just going to follow me everywhere, maybe I'll just stop having passions.
You know what? I'm not going to have passions either, and I'm not going to have them better than you.
Oh, God.
Carl, I've got to know, would you be willing for the company to go top half tricycle, talking bottom tricycle, top tricycle, all tricycle?
Yeah. Take off my top half.
That's a good. Would you be willing to go all tricycle, Susan? For the company?
I mean, it wasn't part of my presentation.
She can't handle it.
Just how about you willing to do tricycle arms?
You said you liked what I had. I was going to make a statue.
You gotta go. Look, sis, you gotta commit here. You gotta be all tricycle, no tricycle.
All work and no tricycle makes a dull boy. Everyone knows that. That's the saying.
What he said.
Scene. All right, good news, convicts. Today's your freedom day. We got a pandemic going on. We're letting pretty much anybody out of jail, so we're having an emergency parole hearing. I just need everybody to step forward one at a time, state your crime, and state why you've learned your lesson. The bar is extremely low. First up, please.
Okay. My name is Cuddy Manson. I was sentenced to 7 years for jaywalking with criminal intent. And, I think being here, place with no streets, really taught me to respect the rules of the road. I think I'm ready to re-enter society.
You're free. Look both ways before crossing the street. Next.
My name is Cornelius Wallace, and I overutilized the Instagram Live feature on my Instagram. I was gramming sometimes 2-3 times a day, all live, talking directly into the camera.
You monster!
Forcing my friends to watch me. I've learned. I've changed while I've been in here. I'm ready to be out.
You're free. I'm unfriending you. Out. Next up.
My name's Fort Monroe. I've violated the hedge height policy in my homeowners association.
You sick animal.
I got a lot of regret. When I think about those hedges and my neighbors couldn't see over the top, I think not everyone's as tall as I am.
No, we're not. You're free. Go hang out with some short people. Next up.
Hi, my name's Joni B. Jones, and I've been in prison now for 13 years because I was ripping off the tags on the backs of mattresses that say "do not remove."
It says clearly, "do not remove." How could you do such a thing?
Well, I'm like a princess in the pea kind of person. I just can't sleep if it's real itchy.
Have you learned your lesson?
Yeah, I slept on an itchy bed for 13 years in prison, so I think I can do it in the real world.
Be gone with yourself. Sleep tight. Next up.
My name is Richard Murderman, and I'm here because I was eating mangoes with the skin on.
You dick.
Yeah, they sentenced me for 20 years. And you know what? Now they only feed me peaches I can eat with the skin on. So I've changed. When I go out there, I'm not going to eat the mango skin no more.
Cruel and unusual. You're free. Be gone. Next up.
My name is Thomas Jane. I was in prison for putting a loud rice burner muffler on my son James's tricycle. I let him
offensive
run
on many
around
ways.
at 6 o'clock in the morning.
That's offensive in at least 7 ways.
I know.
Have you learned your lesson?
Probably.
That's good enough for me.
Okay.
Hop on your 2 wheels and get the hell out of here. Next up.
Boom.
They call me Skeletor. And I was going to Costco's and I was eating too many samples. I would go around. I'd put on different disguises, different mustaches and hats. And I would eat as many samples as I'd want. And they were like, you need to get out of here. And then they threw me in jail.
You're the reason we pay such exorbitant membership fees. Have you learned your lesson?
In jail, I learned my lesson. Only have 1 sample per customer.
All right, get out there and sample away, socially distance. Be gone.
Most certainly will.
And you.
Asha Sunshine. I'm a chalk artist with a graffiti past.
I got bad news for you, Miss Sunshine.
I was just spreading joy.
Well, I'm about to spread some sorrow. We can't let you go.
Why? It was just chalk art. It was rainbows and butterflies from my neighborhood.
You're the last one here. If you're gone, I don't have a job anymore.
Scene.
Coming this fall to NBC, My 2 Black Daddies.
Mama, we're going to get our own TV show on NBC.
Gosh dang it, Junior. I told you not to talk. It's the feds again. This is like the last time they tried to get us.
Ma'am, I see your license and registration.
Hello,
Nice Camaro.
officer. You're looking mighty fine tonight.
Damn. A hot woman in a hot car.
Ma'am, who are these 2 you have in the back? They don't seem to be moving much.
Are these frozen men?
No, they're not. They're not frozen. They're being left out to dry so they can be beef jerky. I'm sorry, Mama.
Oh, gosh dang it, Junior. Hell, officers, have you ever had a car orgy in a Camaro with a young boy in a blindfold so he can't watch or hear?
It looks like this when you're boning.
I didn't know where that was going. And at first I was nervous. But now I must say I'm in.
Scene. This is it, Jim. Oh, Jim, Rod, I am nervous. This is the best day of my life, my wedding day. But
Larry,
I am really
we would
glad.
not miss this.
I'm so glad you 2 agreed to be my groomsmen. It's been a long time since we were all 3 together. Oh.
Yeah, I just want to thank you for letting me be a part of this. It really takes my mind off of having to care for my invalid mother.
Anyway, Larry, this is going to be a wonderful day. Like I am so excited to be here for you, and I'm honored that you would ask me to participate in like this milestone in your life.
Thanks, Rod. Hey, cheers.
Hey,
cheers. You know, honestly, any day I don't have to clean the drool coming down her chin or.
Where's my son? Where's my son?
Mom, why'd you follow me to Ruby Tuesdays?
Why did you leave me alone in my chair?
Mom, we're having a pre-wedding celebration.
Look, Jim, we tried to be diplomatic about how many seats we had. We can't take extra guests.
Oh,
where's my chair?
Mom, let me just get you a spot at the bar, okay?
The salad bar?
No, just they don't have seats there. Let me get you up at the bar.
Jim, does your mom still dance?
Oh, I dance.
Oh,
does someone need to make some money?
Maybe.
No.
Mom,
my fiance would be very upset about this. My fiance is not going to like what's going on here.
And is this a bachelor party? I've done many of those in my day.
It's a Christian bachelor party, Mom.
Oh, does that just mean socially distanced bachelor party?
I'm
I'm so sorry. Look, I didn't think she could still drive.
I walked here with my walker.
Okay, look, guests are starting to arrive.
My walker doubles as a stripper pole.
Guests are starting to arrive and sit down, and I think you're going to upset some people. Jim, is there any way that you could, I don't know, get some of the drama out of here?
Come on, Mom.
Larry, I don't know, man. Like this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. If she's offering to dance for free, I mean,
not for free. I want some beats off that salad bar.
Mom, take my hand. Take my hand, Mom. Mom.
Where we, son?
Take my hand.
I'm gonna help me with my pantyhose, son.
Look, Rod, why are you encouraging this?
I'm not encouraging. Oh.
How's that look for you, boys? How's that look for you? You getting hungry?
That looks amazing. Yeah, Miss Rothstein, you still got it.
Still got it. You damn straight.
Never lost it.
Scene.
Jim, is there any way, I don't know, that we could just try to talk about some of the good times?
They were.
I think we're making a good time right now.
Scene.
All I am is a head now. I'm just a head.
I told you were going to run out of limbs, Carl.
All I am, I've got a spatula arm. I've got a tricycle body. I've got a bicycle soul. I've got one kneecap that is just made out of Jeffrey from the old Toys R Us store. And you know what the worst thing is? I can't even hear what that African-American gentleman is saying right now. But he was talking earlier.
Carl, can you
hear me now, Carl?
Yeah. I can
Carl,
hear
he
you.
was just about to give me the scholarship because I'm in need.
I am just a head.
Carl, I'm going to let you know, I'm so proud of everything you've done. Your head has helped tricycles and bicycles sell through the roof. But we're going to make a change. You know, business doesn't stay static. You got to keep evolving. You got to change with the times. So we're going to motorcycles.
I don't got anything left. I'm just a head. I guess you could take my head and replace it with a motorcycle. Will that get me the scholarship?
Susan, you still got body parts. What can you give me? Motorcycle?
No.
Got to his first day at college with a scholarship.
Vroom, vroom.
What the hell's wrong with this guy?
Vroom, vroom.
This is
Where's your
Carl.
body, piece of shit?
Vroom, vroom.
Hey, you don't have to be mean to him, okay? I know he's annoying, but
They say go after the weakest person and beat their ass. That's how you're cool in college.
listen, he deserves to be here too, even though he has no face and is just a motorcycle.
Vroom, vroom.
Look,
vroom.
I'm too cool for this guy.
Vroom.
And he's not even saying anything. Talk back.
Vroom, vroom, vroom,
Carl.
vroom.
Cut back.
I want him to.
I can't. I'll do it. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that scholarship and I'm going to give it to you, Susan.
What?
I'm going to do this for you. I did so much for me. But
Surprise, Susan! This is all for you!
I'm going to replace my head with a motorcycle and you're going to get the money.
This was all for you all along, Susan!
Cut to Susan's first day of college. Oh, it's a scholarship person? Like, are you poor?
What?
Scene.
Meet Jim and Pam Reynolds. Jim recently purchased a lottery ticket, a Powerball, that won. And Jim won millions of dollars, but he had never discussed with Pam what they would do with the millions of dollars. So they are now having that discussion.
Pam, are you sitting down? Good. Listen, I know you said never to gamble because both of your parents were chronic gamblers. But I have to tell you something. I've been playing the numbers every Friday, and I won.
But you said you would never gamble.
That doesn't matter now. You see, I won. Everything's fine.
But this causes me to question everything we've ever talked about.
Well, there'll be time for that later. First, we got to figure out what we're going to spend this money on.
Well, how can I trust you to spend any of the money?
Just at that moment, Pam decided to tell Jim that she had a secret too.
Look, Jim, maybe I don't even know you anymore, and maybe you don't know me anymore. You know what I've been doing every Friday night?
You've been cooking dinner while I've been playing the numbers.
No, that wasn't dinner.
Was it brunch?
I've been slowly poisoning you, Jim.
What? Is that why I'm so thin?
It ought to reach a lethal dose tonight, so just tell me how to get those winnings.
It was at this point that Jim started to feel a choking in his throat.
But...
So how about it, honey? Do you want to see a little something before you die?
It was at that moment that Pam offered another lie about her breasts.
These breasts that I promised you were mine?
They weren't
These aren't
yours?
mine. These breasts are your sister's.
What? At this point, his breastless sister enters.
Sis, how could you? I've been making out with your boobs. I don't know if I'm choking on the thought of that or the poison.
Jim, just tell us where the money is.
You're gonna buy me a new pair of titties.
It was at that moment that the breastless sister admitted that she also had a secret.
I got a secret myself.
What? Please be that we're not brother and sister.
We were conjoined twins.
Oh! Is that where this hole is?
Yes. We were once together. We were one person, but we got separated.
And at this point, it's when the chainsaw surgeon walks in that separated these two conjoined twins.
Hey, guys. Remember
Twin
us?
surgeons?
We're the chainsaw surgeons. We're Siamese twin surgeons.
Yeah, we know what it feels like to be stuck to somebody.
Jim, Junior,
Yes,
I'm
Mom.
so glad you brought your little friend Jim over.
Thanks, Mama. He's gonna be
Jim,
such good
I'm
beef
gonna
jerky.
feed you. I'm gonna feed you some Daddy's beef jerky, little son.
What is? I've never
Making jerky, making jerky out of fathers?
Jim. Now, look. I brought you both here because I couldn't fathom two people named Jim. And I know both of them. And I thought, I've got to figure out, what do these guys have in common?
a lack of father figures.
Secrets.
Hey, sad Jim. Sad Jim with the stripper mom. Hey, Jim.
You know, sad Jim's a little pejorative.
I drew you a chalk drawing. I'm just trying to make you feel better.
Oh, it's so non-permanent, just like my father and my mother's love.
Oh.
Thank you.
Bad mom. Well, if it ain't your lucky day, you done killed 27 men and beef jerkied them. But we ain't keeping people in jail for that anymore on account of the pandemic.
Thank God for this pandemic.
You are free.
Oh,
Dean.
Well, Mr. Judge, the thing is, I've been brought back in this time with 8 other homeowners association violations. I had a car parked in front of my house that was too large. I had a car parked in front of my house that was too bright. I allowed the vines on my mailbox to get too thick. I didn't collect my mail for 5 straight weeks. I had too many neighbors who moved in next door to me. I had too many cats that moved inside my house. I was
All right, I've heard enough. You are guilty of being a piece of shit.
Scene.
Unfortunately, that's not a crime.
Scene.
Coming this fall to NBC. Siamese twin chainsaw surgeons.
Dean.
What's up? Coming this fall on NBC, my 27 beef jerky dads.
All the daddies, get in my belly.
Other black dad.
Yeah, other black dad.
I have something to tell you. I replaced my whole body with black dad. I used to be a white dad, and then I went and replaced everything but my head to make me a black dad.
Have you met my mama?
Scene.
Hey, choking Jim. Yeah. So, would you be willing to die from the choking to get a scholarship?
I got a secret.
Tell me a secret.
I never learned how to read.
I'm even more illiterate than he is. I've replaced my whole body with books that I can't read.
I love it.
Scene.
Hey, stripper mom. Would you be interested in having a strip off?
Oh, well, why, yes, I would.
I would strip, but I don't have boobies anymore. I gave them away in surgery.
Dean.
All right. Give it up for your group. They are called Fan Club. Yeah. Give it up for James Roach, Haley Daniels, Jordan, JT Mouton, Angel Sanchez, Aaron Lindstrom, Brian Garrity, Scott Rose, Matt Holman, Anthony Nobles. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Once again, all these people are comedians and improvisers from the Push Comedy Theater. We're hoping to get back to the theater once all this pandemic, just blows over. So if you would like to sign up for a class, because we'll get back to the physical world in a little bit, go to pushcomedytheater.com, grab a gift card for one of your friends, or if you just want to donate generously to us, go there or go to paypal.me/pushcomedytheater. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Donate to the Push Comedy Theater. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And that was Fan Club performing the Herald form. It was a phenomenal live stream set, and I was so honored to host them. And you know what? I want a little bit more. Do you want some more? Because good. I secretly recorded their rehearsal. I got in a little late, but their suggestion was Shark. And here we go. Another Herald with Fan Club.
It is the deadliest creature known to man with 3,000 jagged teeth in its huge mouth.
It is a baby. Doot, doot.
It is Shark the Hammerhead Stanley.
It is emotionally dead.
It is the best week to watch Discovery Channel.
It is constantly moving.
It is a creature that travels under the road and skateboards.
It takes advantage of others.
It is one letter away from what happens when I drink too much milk.
It is Mark Cuban staring you down and looking into your soul.
You are terrifying.
It is an attack.
You are hurting me.
You are a pool shark and an ocean shark.
You are a dentist's dream.
You are
are
really.
You are an inspiration for a great movie.
You are friends, not food.
You were really good at cards.
You are holding the corpses of dead baby seals in your stomach.
Thou art the iconic image of one fin rising above the water.
Thou art devastating.
Thou art an apex predator.
Thou art majestic.
Thou art stuffed to the brim with teeth.
Thou art the king of the deep.
Thou art cold-blooded.
I am not afraid of anything.
I'm gonna eat you up.
I am a loner.
I'm Australian.
I just want a little bit of a nibble.
I am
Shark.
Yeah, dude. You check out that gopher.
Sorry, dude. I was looking the other way. I'm sorry I was late. I'm sorry. The what? The gopher?
The gopher, dude. Like, it's a chick, a girl surfer. She's a gopher. She was hanging 10 on the Looty Loose.
Oh, yeah, the Gurford. Yeah, I saw her. She had big turters. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just want to take those turters and put my like face right in them and just like make like a wave, like boo, boo, boo.
Yeah, man. That would be so awesome. Like, we're here on this beach looking for turters and Gurfords. This is the best time we've ever had together, son.
Gosh, I just really miss my grandma Gertrude.
Yeah. I miss your grandma Gertrude too, and your grandpa Ferd.
Gosh, man, darn it. We should go to like Sonic and get some cheese curds, dude.
Dude, and a milkshake.
Oh my god, I could totally go for a milkshake.
Oh, do you remember that time that you put that straw in your mouth too much when you drank your milkshake and you almost chirked to death?
Oh my god, I chirped so hard that they sent me to the ER.
I was so worried, but then that doctor was like, dude, she almost died. And I was like, I know. But then I gave you CPR.
Dude, that CPR was the hardest 3 seconds of my life.
Holy shirt.
Scene.
Scene.
I just want a little bite. Give me just a little bite of your dessert. I don't want my own dessert. I just want a little bit of it.
Look, we ordered this, okay? You said you weren't hungry. John and I ordered this, and we're going to eat it.
It's Mother's Day.
I even said, Mom, it's Mother's Day. Treat yourself. And you said, no, I'm not gonna want any tonight. You guys have it. That's all I want for Mother's Day is to see you guys enjoy your.
Is this what we're doing for Mother's Day? Now you're going to start listening to me?
Oh, in with the guilt now. Mom, this is classic you.
You know what's classic me? Creme brulee. Give me a bite.
It's small. It's a 1-person serving, Mom.
Excuse me.
Why don't you order your own?
No. I brought you into this world, and I will take you out of it.
Yeah, look, Mom, John and I, we have been Siamese twins since the day we were born, okay? We share one stomach, and we like to enjoy one dessert for one stomach, okay? Respect that. We're 18 now.
I gave away my one social life to raise you together. And all I'm asking for is a small bite of your small dessert. I don't see the problem. Fork it over.
It's because you promised you wouldn't ask for a bite. It's time to hold you accountable, Mom.
Mom, you know, I'm physically connected to John, but I feel like it's you that we need to emotionally disconnect from.
Is there anything wrong with your dessert, folks?
I wouldn't know because I haven't tasted it yet.
No, it's fine. It's the perfect size. It's exactly what we ordered.
Why didn't you order another one, Mom? He was right there.
Why should I have to order
It's
one?
my
I used
treat.
to feed you through a cord. My belly button fed you.
For
now
free.
it's your turn to feed Mama. Go ahead, put some in your mouth. You can Mama bird it back to me. The circle of life.
Mom,
If I'm going to Mama bird it to anyone, it's going to be to John.
See,
You know,
Chocolate blue. This ocean is sensational.
Oui.
This is even more majestic than the Eiffel Tower. Would you not say so, Jacques?
I would agree, and I know exactly where we are.
Pray tell.
I do not know where we are.
Oh, okay.
now boarding the last train to Versailles.
You know, when we go and compare the train to a building, all I think is a train takes you somewhere, but a building just stays in the same place.
You sound like a young Voltaire. Magnificent.
You two are confusing me. I do not understand your accent.
C'est fool. We the French. Are you not the French as well?
I am the French. I cannot understand why you two are, it's like you are, what, brothers?
Yes, we are brothers.
We are the we brothers.
We brothers.
And you are sitting in the singles car?
Yes, we are sitting in the singles car. I'll tell you this much. I'm going to have a fine meal of bacon and eggs once we get on the train.
Bacon and the eggs. Just like our mother used to make. Magnifique.
Bacon and eggs? What is this? This is France. We eat quiche.
After the bacon and eggs for lunch, I think we should have the hamburger. Very French.
What is hamburger?
It is French for pounded beef stuffed into a baguette.
Scene. All right, sir. Mr. Cuban, I know this is the series finale of the Shark Show. Shark Tank. And we've brought the best contestants from all the different seasons back with their latest ideas, and they're going to come in one by one. And they get 2 or 3 lines, and you either going to say funded or not funded or whatever your tagline is. And so let's meet the first contestant.
So this is it. I'm Ryan Seacrest.
It's also celebrity Shark Tank sometimes.
These are my slippers that talk to you as if they're humans.
What do they say?
They say whatever you just said. They repeat it back to you.
They just repeat back what you say?
Yeah, but it makes you think, it validates you, like you had the best ideas.
Does it say it in a different tone?
No, it's just a voice recorder.
That's ridiculous. Don't fund it. Next.
Sorry, sir. That was embarrassing.
Hi, I'm Billy Zane, and I have an idea for condoms for sharks. There's overpopulation of sharks currently, and I think.
What does a shark dick look like?
Well, as you can see, it's kind of like if you've ever had curly fries
from Arby's.
The one and the same, yes, sir. Shark dick looks like curly fries from Arby's.
Does it taste like a Jamocha shake?
Yes.
That's a lie. Don't fund it.
Oh, sorry, sir. That was bad too.
Hi, my name's Oprah Winfrey, and I'm from Alabama, and I have scissors, but they're sexist.
Go on.
So, these scissors, they do everything they can to keep women down.
As for example?
So, a woman, she's got a job.
Shut the fuck up, Oprah. It's me, the scissors, keeping a woman down.
See what I mean? The scissors just always mean to me.
You're dumb.
I can't use them to break plastic glass ceiling.
I don't like that in the Me Too era.
No,
Me too.
The scissors can go talk to the magic slippers. Don't fund it.
Hashtag not all men.
Hey, I'm Martha Stewart, and these are post-it dentures. So you can write your notes for the store on your teeth. Don't lose them.
How do you know what it says if you can't see your own teeth?
You'll look in the mirror, take a selfie, silly. Then when you're done, you just peel it off and you're ready for the next day. No brushing required.
What happens if you leave it on?
It stays until you take it off. Non-toxic ink. Gets rid of gingivitis, of the gums.
That's kind of brilliant.
Thank you.
I want in.
You came up with it.
Scene.
I want in.
Hello, I'm Sigmund Freud. Today, I'd like to hear some of your words. Yes.
I grew up in a yurt.
That must have hurt. Tell me about it.
Well, in my yurt, it was my father named Bert, and he burnt me a lot.
In a yurt? Did you have a lot of works?
I had so many works. It was the worst. Bratwurst. That's what we had for dinner.
And at some point in your life, your fortunes turned. Is that correct?
It turned so bad. It was real bird.
Well, tell me about your father.
My father, Bert, hurt me both emotionally and with his farts. He farts in my face.
I see.
Cut to the photo farting on her face. Scott, you got to do video.
Hello, I'm the ghost of your father, getting ready to shirt on your fur.
No!
Yeah.
Cut back.
Your father, Bert, seemed to be very curt. Did that hurt?
It hurt a lot. And it was just so sad in our yurt.
Scene.
Mommy sleepy.
I want to thank you for paying for the separation surgery, Mom.
You're welcome.
Are you going to get your surgery?
No.
Mom, you need to get surgery. Or you're not going to live.
No.
Yes. Mom, the doctor was very clear. Oh, you invited him? I thought I was going to get a break from him.
I brought you together on purpose again.
What?
To tell you I decided I'm definitely not getting my surgery. Just not doing it.
Mom.
Mm-mm. I have a second heart in me, and you know what? We're staying together.
But you said you were going to get it, and you're going to donate that second heart to someone who needed it for a heart transplant.
Changed my mind.
But they're already in this, like they're already at the hospital waiting to get the heart.
Son, people die every day. It is not my problem that person is going to die. I am going to stay double alive right here, right now, for half the time, and I'm okay with that.
Mom, they've already cut him open.
That's a them problem, not a me problem.
Mom, we already paid for the surgery.
I spent like $20 on dry ice, Mom.
That's very kind of you. Oh, it looks like he's dying. Should we move this conversation out of his hospital room or stay here?
Well, I think his parents want to talk to you.
Oh. Come on in then.
That was my only son.
Oh, I have two sons, but they were stuck together at birth. Now they're separated. You can have one.
How could you do this to us?
I want you to think not that I was doing it to you, but I was doing it for me.
You have no heart.
I have two, actually.
Were you all done with your hospital dinner, or? Oh,
Scene. Yep. I have a confession to make.
Tell me.
When we got off the train, we were no longer in France.
Sacré-Bleu!
We have left France for the first time in our adult lives. Welcome to Belgium.
Belgium?
what is Belgium?
It's a place that is radically different from France. Hercule Poirot comes from Belgium. You know what else comes from Belgium? Belgian waffles.
So no longer we will have the crepes?
No longer do we eat crepes. Now we only eat the waffles.
I have not heard of these waffles.
Well, let me explain it to you, Pierre. We take crepes, we make them thick and fluffy, much like the Belgian people. Then we pound little holes in them, but not holes that are big enough to penetrate through it. And then we layer them in classic American maple syrup.
Cut to the Belgian International House of Waffles.
We would like your finest
Welcome
waffles.
to the Belgian International House of Waffles. Do you know you are in store for the world's best waffles?
That's why we came here.
Would you like a detailed description of what a waffle is?
Yes, please. We cannot read this menu. It's in Belgian.
Is it true you do not penetrate?
Not in the French sense, no.
Scene.
Has this ever happened to you? You go and wake up excited for the start of the hottest new trend on Discovery Channel, Hornet Week. Only to find out exactly the Hornets have come into your house. We went and let them in. I'll tell you something. When you go and subscribe to Hornet Week on Discovery Channel, we open up your air vents, slowly pouring tons of Chinese murder hornets in until you and all of your family have perished. Because here at Discovery Channel, you discover death.
They're murder hornets. Scene.
Dad, you ever have a good waffle?
Good. I love virgin roofers. Sure.
Good, where's the maple syrup?
Scene.
John, I want to get reconnected.
Why?
Because I've lived my entire life with you. I don't know how to live without you.
I'm reattaching to somebody else.
What?
It's me.
Mom.
These Americans have such strange accents.
Wait!
So sad.
What do you mean? A Turk normally.
You sound ridiculous.
You sound silly.
Why do you eat crepes?
Scene.
The bees.
Scene. Haley. I'll take you to be my lawfully wedded wife. I do.
But I can't marry you. This wedding is cancelled
Why not?
because I don't love you.
But I'm going to die alone.
Die with my hermit bitch.
Die.
Scene.
Frenchman.
We,
Give me a bite of your waffle.
but I only have the one waffle.
That's fine. Put some syrup on it and put it in my mouth.
But we brought this waffle with francs.
I want
Oh,
it.
bumming waffles in
but-
the Waffle House.
But your heart condition, Mom.
Out with all of you.
Feed me.
You Americans are so greedy.
Dean. Honey, every time I use these scissors, they call me a bitch.
You're a bitch.
Where did you get these?
Scene.
Oh, using these shark condoms, it just doesn't feel the same, you know?
See?
Oh, what did I need from the store again? Bagels. Next. New list.
Scene.
Fellas, I'm Oprah Winfrey. If you got a girlfriend who mouth talks too much, well, you need my scissors. That'll shut her up real quick.
You're ugly and fat.
Oprah, scissor me.
Scene.
Mr. Cuban, I've got it. It's me, Idris Elba, and I've got a final invention that I think you're going to love. It's a hornet's nest.
No funding.
Murder.
Lights.
Action. I thought my favorite part was after the first scene when Matt Cole said, "I'm glad I missed my mother's birthday for this."
Give it to me right in the ear.